Hello everyone, welcome back to the stream. We are back and we are playing some more Pokemon Pokopia. Hope everyone's having a great day. We are here and we are ready to work on a couple of projects tonight. We are currently in our friendly little friendly Pallet Town area. And we're going to do what we can to get a graveyard built and work on a cafe. Now, I didn't do all the prep I wanted to for the cafe, but I've got a bunch of blocks that we're going to throw down for it, and we'll just kind of see how we do from here. But first things first, we need to get this house finished up for these guys. Yes, there I am. The leaf cottage is all done. And it's super awesome. The most important part is that it's damp in there. So I've got wait, let me make sure this is a damp rock I got. Icy rock. No, it makes it cooler. Crap. We need something to make it a little more humid. For that, I don't know where I put my damp rock. I just don't remember who has it. So we are going to go. Actually, first things first, we got a bunch of artifacts to open. Let's go ahead and appraise while we're starting out here. Appraise this! So we're gonna start with these ones, because they are terrible, and I just want them out of my inventory. A Dragon Fang. Ability Shield. Again, we're just getting rid of these ones to get rid of them real quick. And then we're going to start working on our big builds here. Never Melt Ice. These are pretty much only good for frames as far as I know. Adrenaline Orb. Silver Bottle Cap. Used to raise Pokemon's IVs, right? Pretty sure it's IVs. I don't know. I don't do competitive Pokemon raising. I just know it's the thing that you can raise at the trainer. Mystic Water. We've got leftovers. A nugget. I like the nugget. The nugget's a good item. Like, it's a fun item. Spell tag, and then finally soft sand, because why not get some soft sand in there? All right, next, the big one's what we're actually going for: a spaceship. That's too big. Slowpoke rug, okay. Of course, a meteor lamp. Always with the meteor lamps. Another spaceship. That's too many spaceships. I was looking away for that one. That's fine. Another meteor lamp. We're getting there, and then we'll get to our building. Slowpoke rug. Photo cutout board. That's... Oh, yeah. I know there's at least one... Ooh, mysterious statue. Those are cool. Porygon shelf is good. You can appraise them at the PC in Pallet Town, which makes it so much faster. Fishing rod. Okay, good. I need the fishing rod in one of the places. I don't remember where. Cast Form Weather Charm. Our last one is a spacesuit. Boo. Also, hi Heather. How are you doing today? Welcome, welcome. But yeah, when you go to the Pallet Town PC, because Professor Tangrowth doesn't come here, you have an option for appraise, which is very nice and very, very fast. A C-dot lamp. Oh, that's actually really cute. I like that. I'm doing good. I'm doing real good. We're gonna take... Just saved you so much time. I piled them up for like several days. I've stopped really hunting them because I don't need mysterious slates anymore. Though I probably should be hunting them so I can get my hands on another armor piece. Because that would be very useful for me. But yeah, we just kind of go with it. Also, hi, Hales. And if at any time I pronounce a name wrong, please let me know. I'm doing my best. I'm just sounding them out as I see them. Alright. So moving... I need to go take a picture so I can print out a humidifier. So that a couple of the Pokemon in Pallet Town will be happier. This is an area where there's not a whole lot of spoilers, so I'm not too worried about just running through it. This place does not look good yet. I need to do some major work to it. I need to get my hand on more humidifiers. I don't have a plan for them. So we're just gonna take a picture of it. So we can 3D print it. You know, it's right there. I might as well, right? And it's a CD. That's the other reason I don't grab those a whole lot, because it is not important for me. Classic elf. What do you mean by that, Scyther? What is... Oh. Hang on, we got a little guy that needs to be introduced. Hi, little guy. They look just really they look just like me, just a different color, and it's a really cool, really pretty color to boot. Do my best each and every day so I can be just as pretty as them. Whoops, didn't mean to say all that. Don't tell them I said that, okay? They're so cute. I love the Shellos. Shellos, the sea slug Pokemon. This Pokemon can often be seen along seashores. It's capable of spending a limited time on land. Did they patch the plumbing issue? You know, I'd say yes or no, but I haven't had an update to the game in a while. Also, I don't know what the plumbing issue is. Also, Nintendo never puts out a patch that says anything other than, like, made improvements or addressed known issues. They're really bad about that. Hi, Pooh. How you doing? From my nose hairs, now my nose is poking itself. It's terrible. Get a new trimmer that does it better. I already looked at your stuff. Yeah, I looked at your stuff already. So we need to pull out some, because it's gonna be just regular. How many hours? Oh, that's the wrong house. I have probably 130-ish hours in here. I say probably because it just says X number or more. Yeah, 130 hours or more. All right, Mama Tara, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, welcome, raiders. It looked like you had finished up with, Menagerie! Hey, how you doing? How was Breath of Fire? It looked like you had finished it. We're on to some Link to the Past. Well, welcome, Raiders. I am Elfington. I am a variety streamer. I do a lot of Pokopia recently, because it's just been mine and my wife's just full everything recently. Nice cozy game. I was here to get something, and I think it was my Poke Medal. Breath of Fire was incredible. So glad that you finally played it. I'm glad you played it too. It's one of my favorite old JRPGs. I'm still angry that I wasn't able to find 3 and 4 when I was in Japan. Because I wanted those to, 1, practice my Japanese, and 2, to have Japanese copies of games that I would really like. You're late to Mama Terra's stream. Had fun with Link to the Past. Link to the Past is such a wonderful game too. I've played that game so many times back in the SNES era. It really is a great game. It is so good. It really is. Are you kidding me? I need rare Pokemetal to make a humidifier. I feel... Nope, not great. Who you just started? That's alright. It's a good game. We like this game here. We are doing non-spoilery things and just building in Pokopia right now. And having fun. Yeah, so many good memories of that game, though. Holy cow. I used to, like, do a run-through of it, like, in a night. Back when I was playing it, just in case it's more than 1. I think it just said 1. But I don't remember now because I'm talking. And ADHD and talking don't go together for me. Alright, we need humidifiers so we can make Cramorant and Wartortle happy. It was one of the games I would play like that. There's not a lot of games I play like that anymore. The most recent was when I did Resident Evil Village, but that was mostly because of the pandemic, and I had a lot of time. So while I was like between things at work, because work was really slow at that time too, I would just speedrun Resident Evil Village in like an hour and a half to 2 hours. And just try and shave off time each time. Alright, we got our humidifiers. I need to check and see what they want for the rest of their stuff. Let's see here. Wartortle likes water, healing, exercise, hard stuff, spicy flavors. He likes it humid. Anything different for Cramorant? I know he likes it humid too, which is why they're gonna be roommates. They're gonna be fun little roommates. We're gonna like that. Lots of water, ocean vibes, slender object. All right, we're going plain for these guys. They're not giving me much. Let's get in here and do this. So we want plain things. We want a couple plain tables. Some plain stools. But yes, welcome everyone. I hope you all respect Mama Terra. She's a wonderful creator. Anyone from the TikTok side, if you don't know who Mama Terra is, she is a wonderful retro cosplayer. Some of the best cosplays I've seen. Of course, I found her because I was looking up stuff for my favorite Final Fantasy VI. Found her Terra and have just been following, I think, since the day I saw her. And it is just, she has a wonderful community. She makes improvements to her cosplays all the time, and they're just better each time too. It's really a great look. Heard so much great stuff about this game, and you have the Switch too? Well, let me tell you, if you have the Switch too and you want to know if this game is going to be right for you, what you can do is go to the store and pick up a demo for Dragon Quest Builders 2, because this is made by the same people. That is a game that will tell you if the gameplay is for you. Because a lot of people like Pokemon, but they may not like the coziness of all of this. Oh, I can't wait to see what you do with Lena. Or Len. I think when I looked it up, it was Lena. But again, could be. Big skirt, big lance, lots of detail. I am excited. You can just call it the best one. That's fine. Of course it is. We need some tables because we're just kind of splitting this off into mirror. Is that? Yep, that's right. Lena, yeah. I'm gonna say, I'm pretty sure that's what I looked up and saw. Because, let me tell you, that's a wonderful game. I hate to say, I wish I never played the, I wish I never played the DLC for it. Because it just made me realize how good the gameplay could have been through the rest of it. And it makes me sad. But it's still a wonderful game. But the DLC, the gameplay, just chef's kiss on the gameplay. That is how the game should have been played. It was fun. It was very fun. I am happy that I played it. Alright, I need Cramorant. You need to come here. And then do we see War Turtle nearby? Or are they all just kind of... Wait. Nope. Right colors, wrong bone. Go ahead and use some honey here. Can't be normal about that. Hey, that's okay. You had a good crash out when I was playing it. I loved it. I want more of those. They're so good. Alright, but tonight, what we're doing is we are doing big builds. I try and do a big build every stream in Pokopia right now. You want to move in? Move in. And then you. You also follow me. You want to move in? Perfect. Time to move out. It was a huge crash out, and I love that you kept it to my DMs, because it was... that probably would have got some attention from Twitch. But you know what? We're here for it. Alright. Time to ruin this wonderful little lake, or pond, or whatever you want to call it. We're going to pick up these flowers, though, and move them. Is being built on your dining room table. Hell yeah. To give no spoilers, of course, because spoilers bad and Mino supports spoilers in stream, which is why I only work on Pallet Town in this game. But just the ending of the game, oh, that got me. Oh, that got me good with Glenn. Oh my goodness, I did not... Whew. And that's all I'm going to say. Sam, thank you so much for the follow on TikTok. I appreciate you. Welcome to the Force. We're so glad you're here. Is building Glenn on her dining room. Hell yeah, you are, Paladin. I can't wait to see it. You both rock so much. Like, I want to do a Locke. Locke is, like, my absolute favorite Final Fantasy character of all time. My Final Fantasy 14 character. I know how you feel about that. So, you know. But my Final Fantasy 14 character has the surname of Cole because of Locke. I'm going to. It's on my plan. I don't know if I can... I was originally hoping I could do some traveling to some cons this year, but that's looking like that's not going to be possible because certain things did not pan out work-wise the way that we thought it was going to, which is fine. But, you know, we're good. It's when people awful here. That's fine. I hated the game originally. 1.0 was the worst thing I had ever played. 2.0, I really liked, and I continue to play it this day. I'm the only person in my free company that logs on. I have a very crash out message in my free company that when people log in, they're going to say, "Are you okay?" It's fine. But Gabe, yes, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the forest. Glad to have you here. You have Animal Crossing and you played like day one. Gabe, yes, sorry about that, Gabe. Again, swapping back and forth between chats. You know how it goes. Paladin managed to get a few of the Spider-Man meme in Lock at Magfest. Be happy to continue. That would be a great trend. Another one I really want to do, because he might be one of my other favorite characters of all time, is Guy from Final Fantasy II. Because Guy speak Beaver, and I love that. It's one of my favorite lines that was written. Just period. I need grass. I'm just running around talking instead of doing my builds. That's fine. Guy is... he is just a whole-ass mood, and I love him. But, hey, Gabe, if you're unsure if you would like this game, you can get a demo for Dragon Quest Builders 2, which is essentially this game without the Pokemon. Give that a shot, and if you like that, you're gonna like this. I love the idea of the Spider-Man meme with Locke. That is so good. You got a Terra Spider-Man meme? Hell yeah. Alright. So, I need people to not be angry with me when I show you what I did in here. I have Cubone here, who's going to man my graveyard. His current roommates are not home, but it is Ghastly and Haunter. Please don't be mad at me. You got the Dragon Quest demo and liked it? And then needed this game. Hell yeah, Sam. It's good. Like, I love Dragon Quest Builders 2. It's a very fun game. And this game lives up to it very well. You love that word. Look, it was a dick move of me to do that. But now we need to get things for the graveyard. Specifically, I've got to get the graves out of storage. I need wildflowers. We'll be good. We'll be good. Let's see. Your graves are going to be up here. I had it built before, but I need to rebuild it. Need people to not be mad at me. It's honestly the best way. So we're going to do 2 of those, and then I'm going to make 2 of the other ones, because that is a different biome, or a different habitat that we need. Is it here? No, you're going to be here, aren't you? No? No, there. No. I don't have them. Cool. Oh, that's the frame. Just open a design review like that sometime. Do it. Do it. It's great. It feels wonderful. Cool. So we're just gonna do the one now, and I'll have to get the other going from that. But yeah, I would love to get a guy going. Because he has 2 distinct designs, and I'm very concerned about one of them, but I think it would be fantastic because I'm kind of hairy like Guy. You've had this game for a little over a week and love it. Hell yeah, it's great. This game again, not for everybody. 100% this is not for everybody, and I do not suggest everybody get it. But if you're curious if you like it, get Dragon Quest Builders 2, the demo. You get a good idea of how it goes. Again, something else I do need to mention, just because it's coming up, and I need to go over it a little bit just in preparation. On April 1st, again, this is not a joke, don't be mad with me, I do have a big announcement that is going to change my streaming schedule. So, again, don't be mad with me. It's on April 1st. It was kind of my choice, but it's not really my choice, I guess. Of course, I haven't confirmed that date's going to work, but my plan is on the 1st. Queen Bree, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, welcome. How are you doing? How did I get pregnant? You got the... What do they call it? Mpreg? Gotta experiment a little bit. It's fine. Don't worry about it. But I can't talk about what the announcement is But it's a change in my streaming schedule. I'm actually increasing my streaming, but my gaming streams are going down to 3 a week instead of 5 a week, which is sad. But hi Bree, how are you doing? Welcome, welcome Raiders. I am Elfington. I'm a variety streamer doing a lot of Pokopia right now, but I do technically do variety. I love my old school RPGs, my new school RPGs, really anything that grabs me, and right now Pokopia has grabbed me by the throat. Hooper, getting potatoes, I don't recall where they are. I think it might be in the 4th area. But by the 4th area, you should have all the plants available to you. Like, they'll be planted. You can also get them, I want to say, on the... Man, I can't even remember which island it's on. You gotta... Hey, that's okay, Mama Tara. That's okay. Yeah, marching yesterday, and thank you so much for marching. I was unable to, because my brain was not functioning that day. But I sent so much support. I made specific donations that I needed to support it all. Thank you for marching. You go rest and have sleep. And again, thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate you. But I'm doing good, Bree. I'm doing good. Let's see here. Does it say... You were playing Pokopia as well? Perfect. This storage is genius. You're on your 2nd day of the game. Any newbie tips? ZL. ZL is just the best thing you can do. It prevents you from falling off things when you're trying to place things, which I did momentarily. Let's go get some things placed, and I'll show it. Gentleman Caller, I have about 130 hours in the game so far, which is a lot. Do it for those who can. That's right. Yeah, that's... If I can't help by being there, I'm going to help as financially as I can, Mama Tara. Again, have a wonderful night. Get some good rest. And again, thank you so much. Alright. So we got those. Good. But yeah, as you saw, I was holding down ZL when I was placing things. You can see I've got this here. And it allows me to go forward, back, left, right. I can raise things up. I can lower them down. ZL is the thing. What did I play before this? The game I was playing before this, I got done with Neo 3 was the one I was playing before this. But I've done I've done Minecraft. I've done Final Fantasies 1 through 6 on stream within the last year. I did Breath of Fire's 1 and 2. So much stuff. I do like a lot of my single-player RPGs, but this has just been gripping me a lot recently. David, this game is great. I love it. It gives you New Horizons Minecraft vibes. Very much so. Again, for anyone who is new in here and you don't know, you can get a demo on the Switch, which is, of course, Switch 2 is for this game, but on the Switch and Switch 2, you can get a demo for Dragon Quest Builders 2, which is essentially, it is this game without the Pokemon. This game is made by the same people. So if you're curious if you would like it, you can play, you can get that game. I realized I had enough for another one of these. Do that real quick. You're loving this game? You have about 60 at the moment. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, Queen Bree. Love it. But yeah, if you're curious if you like the game, Dragon Quest Builders 2, it's a free demo on the Switch. Download it, play through the demo, see if you like it. If you think you would like it and you want Pokemon added to it, pick this up. It's really good. If you like Disney Dreamlight Valley, you'd like this. I have not played that one. My wife plays it, and she plays this, so I would assume that that is a nice little cross-section. Do I have the... Sorry, my brain is all over the place right now. But we're kind of getting off to it from the get-go tonight, which is fantastic. Alright, so we need to organize and pull out this metal fencing. Never mind, I pulled out some, because I apparently did have some in my inventory, which is good. Then I need some manufactured blocks. Let's go with... we'll do cobblestone. We can pull out all that cobblestone. We'll probably put some of it back. We'll be fine. You'd like Animal Crossing or Stardew? Hell yeah. How do you get through the door in top on the wooden platform? Uh, which door are you talking about, Sugar Cube? But I've played tons. I had to switch through the pandemic. I played Animal Crossing way too much. But I played a lot of Animal Crossing. I played a lot of Stardew Valley. My wife and I did some streaming of Stardew Valley and Coral Island together. I'm hoping once Field of Mystery is a little bit further, we'll also do that. So we're gonna want to throw down some cobblestone. Let's get this going. All right, Sam4239, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the forest. We're glad to have you here. Thank you so much. Okay. This is the one I want. I want it, because we want this to go... Ooh, I need to move that over a little bit. That'll be fine. So we're gonna have it... I think we can go ahead and just do it, like, right here. Go up 2. Then 2 between each? Yeah. Let's have some fun with this build. Let's have some fun with this very morbid build. Oh yeah, we can go right to it. Katie, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the forest. So happy to have you here. Absolutely. And if you like what you see, I am live every... Oh, wow, I thought I would have extra left over, but I guess I went a little too hard in the paint there. That's fine. But if you like what you see, I am live right now every Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. That'll change very soon with my announcement coming on April 1st. But for now, next week, or I guess this week, it'll be the same. 9 p.m. Central Time is when I am live, and I'll be playing a lot of Pokopia during the time. We need to build more cobblestone, please. And then, since I'm in here, let's go ahead and do... We got the... oh, there it is. Nope, keep going. There it is. Need a couple of these iron gates. So what we're building right now is a graveyard that is manned by Cubone. Again, do not mind the fact that Ghastly and Haunter is Cubone's roommates. Just don't. It's... I don't like it any more than you do, but it's just kind of the way it worked out for people who are over here. As I prefaced earlier, please don't hate me. Oh, that's why I didn't see it. It was down there. Get some iron. Fence going. And because one of the graves is going to be... I have an idea for one of the graves that I want to do. That's not just one of the habitats as they are. Because we've got 2 of them done from that area. Okay. How far away from your item maker can your storage bins be for them to pull from them? I think I have them as far as they can go, but I haven't tested it, so I can't say if that is 100% certain or not. So don't take that from me. But it worked well for my little storage house here. Okay, so we need, again, to move you guys over, and we'll get a nice little path going. One of the plans I have for a... There we go. You gotta go a little bit deeper for burying here. I have the field grass in my inventory, don't I? Yes, there it is. But that's actually a really good and easy quick test. Because, like, the way that I built this storage is I just went back here, said, oh, I'm planning on having it go deep. So I went 3 back and did this, and I'm like, I can put the crafting table right here, and it works. So let's just pull this up real quick, and let's throw it back in the corner and see what happens. Because, again, it's an easy test, and it's easy for me to replace it. Okay, so this is too far. No, it's not too far. It still picks them up from over here. Oh, I must have, like... Okay, actually very far. It got all the way up here. So, this also might be because it's in a house, though. So maybe don't take my testing for anything serious. We'll go ahead and put it back where it belongs. And we got our 4 again for the crafting. Good. It's worth a look, though. All right, into the natural block, we need... let's do some ordinary soil. Yeah, ordinary soil will do. We'll put the field grass back. Do we have wildflower seeds in here? We have a couple wildflower seeds in here. Okay, so we're good on most of the graves now. That was a good test, see how things go. Alright, so let's go ahead here. We'll get our wildflowers first. I think you heard the crafting bench can pull from any box inside of a house. That could be. I think it's the closest 4 in a house. Would be the most, like, most obvious, I would think. This Pikachu's home. This one will be for the other one to come back. We'll get some candles here, and then the one on the right there will be for the other candles once we get those going. Let's grab ourselves a growth Pokemon. Do we have any growth Pokemon nearby? I think I moved them all over here. Outside of a house you think it needs to be touching? That very well sounds correct. And it looked like from within a house, it was just the closest 4. So, again, take that, grain of salt, what have you. I need your expertise, Hoppip. Perfect, a grave with flowers. Isn't it amazing? Definitely not trying to get your mother back. No. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. I believe in you. Come on. You need a little snack? Oh, nope, there you go. Alright, we're done with you. Goodbye. We're gonna go Magnemite. Get our ordinary soil back. Which... I have it all the way at the end, don't I? Yep. Going 2. Whoop. So again, ZL. Hold down ZL whenever you're doing anything here. It just makes everything so much easier. There we go. So we've got this going. Don't mind that. Oh! You know, maybe having that little step out was a good idea. We're gonna put a ladder in there, because I don't trust myself. I don't trust myself not to just fall in like that. Plus, you know, that sounds like an accurate thing that would be placed into a grave for the gravedigger to get out. Oh, come on. Oh, you're just being a little butt tonight. You're being a little butt tonight. There you go. Oh, perfect. I have 2. Exactly the number I need. Other things we want. Let's look up here. Okay, don't have any of the item I'm thinking of up there. How about in here? Nope. But I think I can make it. Yes, there we go. Perfection, and then I want some good lights. So we're just gonna have 4 of them, I think will work well. We've got power and everything we'll need to get them actually lit up. Perfect, so right there, and right there. And then we'll do the same over here. Just near Cubone's house. Yeah. And again, guys, thanks so much for joining me tonight. I do appreciate you being here. Put you here. And then, so I don't mess myself up again. There we go. Now I can get out without turning Magnemite. Then I want to see if I like this or not. And we give it that old kind of look to them. Yeah, let's do that. This is the powered up leafage. It is very nice. We like it a lot here. But once we're done with this, which we'll be done with it pretty quick, because I don't expect to... Oh, come on. Get this, you like that? Yeah, I think this looks good. And thank you. But as soon as we're done with this, we're going to start working on the cafe, which is our planned big build for tonight. This was just something I needed to get done. I just wish it didn't take so long for it to pull out. All right. And keep going. Almost there. We're over halfway done with this. I think it works well. I might look at putting something on top of these as well, but that's a later me issue. That's something I can do down the line. We need to focus on the cafe build tonight. Which we're going to set the floor. I've got what I think I want for the main cafe walls. And again, we'll just kind of see what we're going to do with the rest. 3 more times, and we're going to be there. 1. Oh, thank goodness that blocked it. Can't do it from there. Oh, I should probably bury my power lines before I forget. We suck these up. go. Then we can do the stylish stone flooring back down there. And I think we can... If we just do it right here, I think we can get away with it. Yeah, it looks like it did it. Perfect. Alright, so we got a nice little graveyard set up here. My other thought was having it going this way, but I didn't think I'd have enough space, so I think having it like that is fine. But now we can go ahead and get to work on this, which is going to be our... Okay, just making sure there was no one here. Because Lord knows I've done that before. Oh, nice. That tree is luckily okay. We need the Magnemite again. Oh, before I go Magnemiting too hard, though, I should go ahead and get my PP back up. Okay, then we can do some magnet rising and throw down. I'm thinking this for the flooring for the cafe proper. And if we go 9 across like that, we can go kind of deep here. We'll have a nice little storefront with a kind of garden area out back. In the garden area, we're going to use these crisscross wooden floors. And I think a 9x9 is going to be fine for this area. Pardon. I love Magnet Rise. Magnet Rise is so good. Alright. So then, we're looking at the lower part. So we got, I figured the stylish, because I've gotten different bits for different parts of the build. I need to figure out where I want the exit to be from the back here. Honestly, coming in, having it kind of be like this, and then exiting out over here, I think is going to do us. Always have 2s. Always do the 2s. Alright, our lower looks good. Let's do a little bit of the middle here. I don't know, I have a certain height for buildings that I like, if you can't tell. That tree's gonna have to go, unfortunately. And I like the idea of doing open air for a lot of this. I think that open air works well for what we're trying to do here. So we're gonna go from replace to place. Or spit out, sorry. Which I was already on. Cool. Get our upper here. And again, just like all the other buildings, we're going to go ahead and put power on the roof. And then encase it in... Use that ZL. It just helps so much. And we'll choose a roof to get that kind of more even. Yeah, I should make it a little better this way. What do you want, Hoppip? Play hide and seek. We'll do a quick game of hide and seek. Let's choose what we're gonna be. Let's see here. We need to camouflage ourselves as something. Oh, I thought you were a little bit differently abled. Come on, I'm timed. Got it. It's fun to play little games with them. Yeah, you lost to Ditto as a pedestal. Alright, give me my carrots. Thank you. And then, no, we are not playing another round. I need to get back to work. But that is the extent of what I need the... well... the middle and the uppers for. I don't need any more middle or uppers for what I'm working with. So let's get this organized. Enough space for two things. There'll be the cobblestone and the plaster wall, and then the rest can go up in here. So we'll keep the lowers, because we might be able to do something with that. We're done with the crisscross. Grass flooring, field grass. Oh, I'm an idiot. Hold, please. Okay. There we go. That one goes in there. And the natural goes in the middle. I love having things sorted out like this, but my brain is not the best at what it should look like to me. So sometimes I'm a little off. I just need to make sure I keep on top of my organization. Put away the CDs we found. And then we've got all of these. So many of those, really. Perfect. All right. Moving on. Right. Other thing I was doing was grabbing... let's see, I did 9x9. So we need... is it going to be under here for the flower pots? No? This is me now remembering where things are here. Outdoor, there we go. So, oh, I need so much brick. I need more brick than I have. Let's see, do we have... I count it as a table. No, I didn't count it as a table. Then is it up here? So I would think that I have extra flower pots, but I don't. Unfortunate. Well, did I maybe think it was plant-based? I did! Hooray! So we can start placing those. Let's grab our... roofing structure. We can go... Since it's right next to another one with these, we can go stone on this. So we're gonna need this. And then let's see here. So we're gonna need 16, 18, 24, 30. Ooh, 30 exactly. That's spicy. I like it. Ooh, almost used way too much stone there. We like it. We like it here, though. And again, guys, thanks for joining me. I do appreciate you. If you have any ideas for big builds that I can do in the future, let me know, because I am very interested. I got my a suggestion off of TikTok today to do a hideout for my favorite villain team. So I'm thinking on how I will get that done. All right, now for the hard work. Nope, dang it. There we go. Gotta hold down that, and then, again, hold down ZL so you don't fall off when you're placing a roof. It's the best thing I can suggest for you. The number of times before I, read the bottom of the screen and fell off while placing these in other areas is too damn high. That's right, I'm gonna need the flats too. Flats will be fine though. Love it when it's perfect like that. So 4x5, 20. Oh my goodness, this is the best build ever. I just need 20. It makes me feel so good. We need 20 of the flats. It's just 4 stone. And I won't have any to put away. Oh. Why can't all of my builds be like this? And also, if anyone wants, we can take a short break tonight at some point. We can go over some of the other big builds we've done, like the giant sky island over there. We got the museum that needs a lot of work. But it is functional at this moment. But I need to essentially redo all of that thing. Luigi is going to drop some feathers here in a moment. Oh, it feels so good that that's just where it ended. Hey, while we end, we can... Oh, I was going to say while we wait, but nope, he's going to drop it right about here-ish. With... Nope. No, right where I was standing. Neat. We'll grab these while I'm here. And of course it is... a CD, because of course it's a CD. What I'm looking for out of any of these is an armor fragment. I need an armor fragment. So that I can finish... Actually, I need 2 things out of those. I need the tail from Aerodactyl, and I need an armor fragment, so I can do Saraledge and Armor Rouge. Okay, so we need to figure out how we want to do this. So we can have just kind of like a little exit over here. Oh, awesome. We had enough. by 2. We had enough by 2. So I could do it all the way around. In fact, yeah, let's go ahead and do it all the way around over here. Then what I was thinking for the edges here is we just kind of match the case for the cafe itself with the stone pillars. And this gives us plenty of room for chairs and things like that. Watch my floating island that made you pull the trigger. Hell yes. Hell yes, Yesha. Isha. I'm sorry, my brain's not reading things properly tonight. If you gave in and bought a Switch 2. Oh, it's... I hope you'll like it. There are plenty of games that you can get on the Switch 2. Now that it's been almost a full year that it's out, that are very worth it. And please correct me. I want to make sure I'm pronouncing names right. What was the correct way? My brain did not function properly there. And Jen Hart, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the forest. We're glad to have you here. Thank you, thank you. Aisha. Okay. Okay. That's my brain saying there are 2 ways to do that combination. One was the way that felt right, which was Aisha. The other one was like, that's like, letters have made that sound before, right? Anywho, so I've got everything down that I need then. Let's pick some flowers, shall we? Oh, we can go for a lot of different kinds of flowers here. Now, what's the opinion? Do we group flowers? Or do we do flowers in a, just in random? You get it all the time? Well, thank you for your understanding. I know it can be hard with getting names wrong. And it's usually the more complicated names I look at and I'm like, I said that right. Which is baffling to me. And then, you know, I'll have a Jonathan come in with a slightly odd spelling, and I'll be like, Jonathan? That's a bad example, but I can't think of a good example right now. So let's do, since we're kind of like open air-ish with this, why don't we go ahead, grab ourselves some seashore flowers. That's what we have. 5, 10, 17 in total. So that's 8 and 8. That's 16. Ooh, let's not do it like that. Sort this up again real quick. Do 4, 8. Cute flower seeds versus just cute flowers. That's fine. Elegant flowers. So that'll be 16, 17. There we go. We can do it like this. Can you plant veggies since it's a restaurant? Yes, you can. And I want to redo my farm. Because I saw some really good farms out there. And yeah, let's do this. Well, here, I'm going to do the flowers quickly before my brain says, no, you moron, get back to it. Okay, so let's do an elegant flower here. Do one here. And do one here. Now we can do a cute flower. You know, since it's already grown, let's just throw that one right there. Plant one there. Plant some seeds here. And here. Oh, that was not what I was going for. That's fine. So 1, 2. We can bookend this one, I think, with these ones. And the rest of this is 1. I miscounted. I thought I had more seeds on me. Maybe I do, and I just didn't sort it again? I do. I didn't sort it again. Perfect. There we go. Alright, you can see, like, I've got bean seeds in my inventory here. But yeah, Angel, let me go show you the current farm setup I have. It's not good or impressive or anything, but it is mine, and we're going with it. Oh, way to not transform into Dragonite there, buddy. Way to not jump. There we go. But yeah, up here is where I've got my garden next to Eevee Acres. But I've got, essentially, what is this? 4x3. I've got 12 of each plant. So beans, potatoes, tomatoes, and wheat. I don't need all of these sprinklers. I just have them here. I'm going to get to a no sprinkler system. And one also that I don't have to jump across like that. But just real quick, I want to show off Eevee Acres, because it's one I'm also going to be making improvements on as we go. But we've got, like, around Leafeon here, we've got all these flowers that have built up. We've got Umbreon, Espeon, we've got Sylveon here, Eevee at the end. We got Glaceon, Flareon, Jolteon, and then Vaporeon on the end. You're on day 3 completely flabbergasted. Hey, that's alright. Think you're better than me because you're organized? Let me tell you the brain power it took to get any kind of organization done. You got your degree? Strangely, no, I don't have a degree. I went to college, didn't get a degree. Then, about 20 years later, I learned that I had ADHD. Yeah, it's closer to 15 years, but still. Snorty for shorties! Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the forest. We're so glad to have you here. Oh, don't get the no, I don't. I don't get that movie reference. Barely working on your evolutions? Hey, that's okay. Evolutions are a long process. Addie, thank you for the follow. What's the movie? I can go take a look. Crash Nebula, thank you for the follow. Welcome everyone to the forest. I am happy that you are here. How do you find bulldozing Pokemon on the beach where Meowth is? What did I do for a bulldozing Pokemon over there? I just kind of did things as they came up, and it just kind of worked out. I don't mind doing this real quick, because it's not going to give us too much spoilery stuff to go look at this. Yes, you can just bring Onix over. You just have him follow you, you go through the gate, and bring it over there. And once you're done and you move areas, your Onix will move back to his old house. So that does work, but I think I did something else. I think Hariyama maybe is a bulldoze. We're just gonna check that real quick. I'm not gonna look at too much over here. In this area with bulldoze, yeah, Clodsire, Makuhita, and Hariyama. I need to refocus that to all again. There we go. So you can try and get some of them, and I think you can get them just with the basic 4 grass, or it might be grass next to a tree. I don't remember. Anyway, back here, we're getting into a transition scene. Missed the last one, but we are getting into a transition scene. So our habit here is grab your water. I actually have water tonight. Be proud of me. Gotta go to bed, Sam. Hey, thanks so much for staying, Sam. You have a wonderful night as well. But yes, grab your water, take a drink, check your posture, and make sure you're taking care of yourself, because you're what matters the most here. We have arrived home. Alright, so, next thing. Boo! Thank you so much for the follow on TikTok. Welcome to the forest. We're happy you are here. Okay. So what we need to do now is we need to place down kitchen things. And so we're just moving our kitchen, is all we're doing. It's going to make it a little more of a pain in the butt to actually get to, But I feel like that is worth it in the long run. There is items in there. I can't pick up the fridge yet. So what we want is ooh. I got new recipes too. Hang on. I can make kitchen counter now. So we'll make a few of those and just kind of see how it goes. Why do I always have my hair up for this? I don't need to have my hair up, and it just pulls. There we go. But at least I had it better, so I wasn't pulling my hair out tonight. So yes, kitchen counter. Or kitchen table. We're gonna have a couple of these up. Ooh, let's do 3. I like that it just takes Poke Metal too, because they have plenty of that. Plenty. And of course, thanks for all the likes over on TikTok. You guys are amazing. Love you so much. Jars of honey! Okay, so we're going to set down our sink here. Good. So yeah, we'll have like register here and just, we'll have to go space all the way back. Kitchen counter, kitchen counter. Okay, so it's not going to work out the way I thought it would, but I'm still okay with all this. We can do these. Then we can have a bread counter over here, huh? Huh? And I don't like that. We're going to pick that out. It's too close to the edge. We'll have a bread counter over here. Here's where we can go ahead and throw one of these down. It's like trying to figure out logistics of the space real quick. I think we're instead going to have it like this. Again, logistics of the space. That's what we're going for. Alright, put down our soup pot. We can put down our something else. Tiger, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the forest. Happy to have you here. Copper pan. I should change that. I've got some counter on me, so let's at least get... Okay, yeah, that's logistics I was curious about, so we need you to go. We can have maybe all of that over there? I really hate to change the shape of the building already, but we might have to. So functionality, I think, will be fine like this. We won't have a... No, we'll have a register there. It'll be powered. It'll be fine. Oh, that is such a cute little light. I love it. Little C-dot lamp. That's very cute. I like that a lot. Ugh. Looks like I still need to take my hair down to scratch things a little bit. Alright. Next thing we do... We need some more counter top, which is a table. Just make a couple, because we don't need a lot. We'll make a register. Let's make some plates. And we're gonna need some plates for this whole shindig, and I always need more plates, so why not? I also want to look at... I need to pick up some wildflowers so I can do vases and things. But maybe not right now. Maybe not right now. You like the storage system I got going on? Thanks! It took a lot of, like... It took too much brain power for something so simple. And it took me almost an entire day to get everything moved from my old storage system to the new one. But the new system is easy to follow, and I can, when I get full, it's easy to put things away. Which is what matters to me. Okay. Our next bit, we need... we will need some resort tables. So I think that's the path I want to go. We're going to go resort. We're just going to build a bunch of chairs. We're going to build a bunch of tables. Probably like 5 tables, actually. Let's build 5 of the resort tables. Which... don't have the resort table. Interesting. I thought I had the resort table. Do I have just some resort tables sitting in storage here? I might. I got a couple. We need to... well, let's see if I can get lucky first. Oh, nope, I already did those ones. Dang. Never mind. I really like... this is my solution for my Poke Dolls. I just have a little doll store to whisk me away to my dream islands. I find that fun. Okay, so we got those 2 going there. And we can throw down... the register that I built. Which is definitely somewhere. There it is. I had one in my inventory already. We can just do that there. We'll throw down a couple of plates. I can't throw a plate on top of that. Are you kidding me? Alright, never mind. No plates on this, I guess. Was not expecting that. That'll be fine, though, I guess. I guess the countertop space is only for selling of things, so I don't mind if Pokemon's set up to sell here. That'll be fine. So my plan was I was going to throw... well, maybe I can just throw... let's try this. I'm just going to try and grab a food item. Nope, I had to have something to place it on. So maybe this isn't the right thing to do here. Let's pick that up so we don't have anyone try and set up shop while I'm gone. But we can go ahead and put down our couple of resort tables here. we go. And again, always, always when you can, ZL to move. It just, when building, it just makes things so much nicer. We got plenty of that going on. I can throw just a plain table down for now. And maybe we can have like a little couch situation over here. Like a couple of... I'll figure that out. For now, let's go ahead and see what else we could do for... Oh! This might be a fun way to do it. If we do... Instead of counter, what if we instead did... exhibition stand? It'll be a little bit taller, but I think that will... That could work out for us. So we do... Oh, is that going to be too tall? That feels like that's just going to be too tall. But, like, it doesn't... It doesn't not work, is the thing. I can do that. Peep your last post, all 9 first partner promos. Alright. Alright, let's just pick these up. These are too tall. I don't like how that looks there for it. Let's see what other just tables that I have. Because those two, one's too tall. I think one's too short. We need to Goldilocks this situation right away. Oh, could we food counter? Becky Bug, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the forest. We're so happy you're here. Not frame craft. Do I have food? I have food counter. We do food counter with regular counter. Do we have one regular counter for the register? We can have food counter for the rest. Maybe. Maybe not. We'll see. As we already have a market here. We don't need another market. So, let's grab our food counters. You're kidding me? Now it's wanting to put those on there? It's fine. We're already here. We already have these out. I don't care. You all saw it before. It didn't want to put a plate on top of it. You're watching while playing Dreamlight Valley? Hell yeah. That's the spirit. Love that. Okay, so this counts as just standard space as well. Alright, that's fine. That's all good. We can go ahead and throw ourselves a salad there. We can place steak here. Oh, I need a... Magby, you're needed. Really need a few more firemen. You have my brick? You have some brick. Alright, we need... Not that. You're planting pumpkins. Hell yeah. Now, that's a game... My wife loves it. I haven't played it yet. You want to play this, but you have to upgrade to a Switch too. That's... I mean, that's a big problem. Like, I understand people's want to play it, and, like... It sucks that it's Switch 2 only, but, like, they... At some point, they gotta stop supporting the old system. It's been almost a year. But the let's see, let's get this made real quick. Make some berry bread. Lepa bread. But if you want to know how this game plays, or you want to play something that's similar, you can get the demo for Dragon Quest Builders 2 on the Switch store. You get the free demo, play through it, and it'll give you an idea. Like, my understanding is if you like Disney Dreamlight Valley, you'll like this, but it's a good potential indicator if this will be the type of game for you or not. You play it on your friends and you're like, oh, well, never mind then. I mean, you can still get the demo for Dragon Quest Builders 2. It's a great game. But, yeah. Don't have any water. Alright, let's make some soup. Carrot soup. Nope, simple soup. Is there a different combo that I could come... Tomato soup? Nope. Actually, you know what? I don't care. Simple soup will be fine. It's gonna look the same when it's out there anyway. Best you have now is watching others enjoy it. I mean, that's understandable. It's, as I said, I like the game a lot. Lots of people love the game. And as long as you're getting something from being able to watch it, that's nice. There we go. We got one of each of our things out here. I think, like, maybe some greenery on this side will work well. This tree is just a little bit too in the way. I know this doesn't work, but I just, you know, have to try. It is such a good game, though. They did a wonderful job with it. And, of course, I'm keeping to my Pallet Town area so as not to do any story spoilers for anyone. Savannah, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the forest. We're so happy you're here. Realize I probably should have gone for the brick one here, but that's, again, probably okay. We got all of the roof types over here. That's fine. That's just fine. So, you gonna be working back here, Magby? No, I just put that down! That's fine. It's fine. They're there for a reason. And the Pokemon get hungry. Oh, jeez. Let's pick some wildflowers. Just so we can have some additional things to decorate with. But our goals tonight here are the cafe and our graveyard that we mostly finished. Still waiting to see. Oh, I should get Magby over here to light those candles. No, you're coming over here. You need to stop eating my food. Come on, little guy. You were trying to go through the house? What were you thinking? Oh, I'm also dumb here. We need an offering. Okay, go away, please. Don't eat the food I'm gonna place here. There we go, grave offering. Okay, do your thing. Shelby Lynn, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the forest. We're happy to have you here. Very, very happy to have you here. Alright, we need... Okay, I got some wildflowers on me. Let's go make a couple of flower-based bits and pieces. You're playing Pokopia right now, too? Hell yeah! How far are you, Shelby? I have finished story, so I mostly just work on my pallet town to avoid spoilers for anyone who's coming in. Alright, we need... Let's do 2 of you. Then 1 of you. Bouquet of extravagant flowers. We need another menu sign. Like, we just have to. You're doing the story in the sky area right now. You got distracted and started destroying stuff. It's easy to do. Don't you worry. Destroying stuff is one of the easiest things to do in this game. Oh, had idea. Idea has been had. First things first, we need... Wait, let's just do 2 doors. Just 2 doors. Can you give us a tour of my withered wasteland? I bet it looks dope. My withered wasteland looks terrible. I spend most of my time here. Let's go ahead and get our doors placed. This shouldn't turn it into a home. Perfect. Storage is insane. I spent a lot of time getting that storage going. Before, I had just a bunch of storage kind of scattered about. I had a little deck area that was kind of right here. That worked generally well. God, that fridge is terrible there, but I don't have a good place to put it. Like, I can make this just a single opening and put the fridge right here. But, like, that doesn't work for what I want. Yes, my little plushie store! I liked what, like, I needed a place to have all of the plushies in one place. And as usual, I made a place that was just a little bit too small. So I put the random ones out front, and then I have, in order, Withered Wasteland, Bleak Beach, Rocky Ridges, and then the Skylands over there. All of my areas are 10'd out. Yes, I have 10s on all of my areas. They are not by any means good, all of my areas. And, like, I still have a lot of work to do in these, like... But this is where I have a lot of fun doing big builds. Like, my floating island up there. I've got my museum build here, which needs a lot of work, just because I underestimated size. I've expanded it once, as you can see by the seam right here. I built a volcano for an altar over there. One of my other fun builds, I still need to, like, flesh it out a bit more. But since this area is all about the evolutions, I built them all their own gated community, because it feels like the Eevees would live in a gated community, right? So I have Eevee acres right here, with each Eevee having their own Pokeball home. Really like this. You want to do house builds, but you suck with roofs. You had the same issue with Minecraft. So, roofs are put a base layer down and do something weird. That is the way I have been treating roofs. We'll We'll show a couple of the other builds off here real quick, and then we'll get to... Yeah, roofs are annoying, and they're hard to make look right. And my early ones are awful. It's so painful, it is. Flat roofs are an option. You can do a single slanted roof. If you have a small house, you can do a single slanted roof. You take a moment of my time? Yeah, that must mean you have paper for me. What you got? You're flying. Thank you for my paper. It always weirds me out to see Metagross flying. This was probably our biggest build this weekend. I did this on... Oh my goodness. Not right away. Come on, guys. I did this on Friday. I was looking to make a bar. So I made a big old bar as a concert venue, including your line to get in. We got a little arcade area. We got some seating. We have an actual bar, and my whole thought process is, hey, Pokemon don't know what drinking is, so I put out some just bookcases and CD shelves to act as the back bar. We've got ourselves a nice little dance floor. This is the pre-built stage option you get from Rocky Ridges, but I liked it so much that I just kind of kept it as is and just made changes around it. Move the chairs to the side so, you know, we can have a proper, like, mosh pit in here. And I have the Toxtricity twins up here. That's where their habitats are. Put the neon in back, have a CD player back there playing music. And I still need to do decorations in here. I need to put up, like, just a bunch of posters everywhere. And then out back, I've got some trash. Got some trash for our trash man. So we have Coughing that lives out back here. And we'll take a... Again, to avoid spoilers, I'm not going into the biggest of the buildings like that. I'm not going into the altar that was near the volcano. And I'm not going into that, but we can see... I need to make some major changes to the floating isle, because I just put sand up there as I was just experimenting at first. But, it, you know, it works well. We need spoilers, or we need to protect people from spoilers. This game is so cute, and it has, it's not a good story. It's not a great story, but it's a cute story, and that's all that it needs to be. Also, these altars where you get the kits for the big buildings, do fun things on them. Put fun things back up. Replace what you take. Here I made a house for Venusaur. It's a bush. So Venusaur has a little bush house. This house, just a standard roof on that one. If it gets too high, flatten it out. If your house gets too high, flatten it out. That is my only suggestion. Up here we have a house for Heracross and Rowlet. It is a tree house. We had to put a door to make it actually a livable house. And down here we have Skip, Bloom, and Jumpluff living here. I also have 2 of every tree type. It only costs 1 rare Pokémetal to print out a tree. So you can go to the developer island and do stuff there. Just got this game, and you're like, whoa! I wonder if anyone rebuilt the ruins. Hell yeah. Looks great. Really helps. It's like, can't do it. Yeah, no, that's fine. This is a pre-built. Gives you a good, I like this roof. I think the way they did this roof was really interesting. I'm not going to do one like this. But it's an interesting way to think of how to use roofing pieces. To have, the up parts of it work really well. These roofs I did yesterday and today. And I think they work well for storefronts. So this one, and inside of here, I house the power used for the buildings. So I have a mini generator and a wireless power brick in here. Love the bar area. I had so much fun building the bar area, and I need to expand all that out. But yeah, I really like it. Another one I really liked doing was my little open market here. It's small, there's not a lot to it, but it's cute. It's cute, and I think it works really nicely. This is Mawile's home. We really like Mawile. Mawile's one of my favorites. This is my current home. I'm going to move out and turn this into a little, like, information station. So it'll just have, like, magazine racks and things in there. What do you got going on, Gastrodon? Can't seem to leave that dear Cubone alone for a moment. Oh, thank you so much, Mitch. And Purple. Like, I already am thinking of improvements for things I want to do. I'm going to expand, like, this out a little bit. That Clefairy doesn't need to be there anymore. I might honestly, just for the time being, throw my flag on top of this and just use this as home. But we did our graveyard tonight. So we have this, so we should hopefully spawn a certain Pokemon here. Same for this one. I'm going to get a different setup for this guy, because there's two different offering habitats, I guess. Also, please don't hate me. Please don't hate me for this. Please do not hate me for this. This is Cubone's house. He currently resides with Ghastly and Haunter. Ms. Soulful, thank you so much for sharing the live. I appreciate you. Sharon really helps with that discovery. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love it. You almost did the same thing. It's like, I wanted, like, I built that log cabin. The log cabin is a pre-built, because you need a certain amount of pre-builts for quests and things. So don't snooze on doing pre-builts. Don't do everything custom. Get some pre-builts done. You kept Cubone with you in your house because he's a sweet baby who needs love. Well, I'm hoping to get him a mama. That's what I'm hoping for. You need the log DIY. It looks very nice. I like it a lot. But yeah, I got Ghastly and Haunter in there with him. You got the mama. Nice, Shelby. Nice. Yeah, as I was going through the game originally, just to complete story and things, I just kind of did things as they came, because I knew I'd want to come back to a lot of it. Which is why my other areas don't look very good yet. You've taken so many snapshots of this game already. Oh, that's fantastic. As soon as I get the other bell is going to go here. Again, spoilers, not saying what bells do, but I'm putting them out there. Let's see, the other pedestal I have over there has a spacesuit on it, because it's kind of that's going to be like a heavily industrialized area. I'm going to have a lot of asphalt and things now. Yes, KK, I'm in the Pallet Town area. No, my giant volcano's over here, Mitch. You got both sets of armor today. Congratulations. That's awesome. I'm still hunting for a second piece. Then I'll build them together. But yeah, this is my giant volcano with a big thing on top that I'm not going to go into. With my lava, with my little lava lake here. I need to get more lava down places. What do I do with the star pieces? So star pieces are used when you visit or have visitors, and they bring a Pokemon along. You can give the pieces to a Pokemon, and they'll give you an item. And you use that item when you get back. I'm not 100% sure if it is both when you visit or when you are visited. But it's one of those. You give it to a visiting Pokemon or a Pokemon that you are visiting, and it helps you to get them. How do you move lava? There's a couple of ways to do it. First is if you have a lava source, you can get an ability to inhale, and then just you press ZR, and it stores it in there for you, and you can store lava in your mouth. The other way is you can get chili sauce, and chili sauce allows you to spit lava out places. Yeah, I've just been building and holding on to the star pieces, because you never know. But yeah, I've got the... This is completely hollow underneath because I didn't want to fill the whole damn thing in. But we got full volcano build back here. I'm going to have more lava draining off of it. Every time you touch lava, you die. Never got to suck it up. So, here, I'll kind of show you the suck it up portion. You don't go in the lava. That don't work so well. And you have to do a certain quest to get the ability. You have to do a request from a certain Pokemon to do it. But we've got... You just kind of get close to it, suck it up. I wanted to redo this anyway, and we want to get it, Ah, dang it, no! Hang on, gotta get my lava fall back, sorry. I have done, like, most of my work outside of stream is on Bleak Beach right now. Because I'm just kind of doing them one at a time as I go. There we go. I have this directed as just a little waterfall, but that's how you suck it up. You don't get in it, you just get next to it and suck it up. But you have to have the ability to do it, and you'll know when you've got it. Alright, I've got a refrigerator over here on this one. But let's look and see what else we can do for our cafe. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely too fresh. Ooh, flew too long. Time to get my PP back up. Alright. So I'm thinking... This tree's gotta go. Now what we can do is we can make some more... So I like what we did with this. We'll get the flowers actually built up. We can put some things up on here, which will work well. We can decorate up on the shelves here, on the windowsills. Do I still have the... I do. There was an item I found that I want to get going. Resort benches would look nice out front. They could, yeah. They absolutely could. Hang on, I got a cough. These allergies are getting to me bad. Again, we're just going to give you the reminder now since I'm not planning on going to a different area anytime soon. Grab a beverage, hopefully some water like I have here. Take a drink. Go ahead, check your posture, and make sure you're taking care of yourself. I need to make a copy of this, the wall-mounted flowers. They're so cute. Let's make 8 of them. String lights could be good there. Like, string lights for the lighting itself would go well. Oh my god, I had an idea. We'll take care of that idea in a moment. Let's go ahead. Let's throw out some of these here. Oh, yeah, that's nice. Just kind of throw a couple of those out. We can do, like, a row of bushes here. We could... hang on, I realize I have not put this out yet. I have 2 of them. Of course I have 2 of them. There we go. We can throw that out. Yeah, we can put, like, a couple of bushes here. Maybe put some, like, low flowering things or something up there. Copies faster than you thought it would. It does. It really does. Yeah, some lighting inside would go well. In string lights, honestly, not a bad idea. I just have to make sure I don't do too much power drain or I'm going to have to tear apart the roof again. We should have some... Yeah, we got a couple. We got a couple of string lights. Let's just grab them all. Do we can always put them back in? No, the wireless blocks replace your utility poles. You're having trouble getting them to work, you just have to have them close to a power source. And then you have to kind of go to a range where you still see a cable going from either another wireless block to the wireless block or from the generator to the wireless block. But as long as you have that, you're going to be golden. And then I said, because they're so cheap, what I've ended up just doing is I've just had... Hang on, I just put a wireless block and a mini generator down next to what I'm doing. So we'll do that. I don't want to do 2 sets of that, though, because I want this to be kind of a little different than what I've been doing, like, over there. Maybe some resort lights up top, like in the middle over here, just for good light would work. I don't know. It'll be fine. Yeah, absolutely, Malik. Again, I love talking about games and everything. Oh, thank you so much for the roses. I appreciate you. It means a lot. How many hours have I put into this game? Sorry, I missed that there as I was going over other stuff. I have put over 130 hours into the game so far. Let's see here. Yeah, some resort lights inside would go well, I think. But my other thought process here... It is a really good game. It absolutely is a good game. I would not put 130 hours into a game if I did not like it. So we want... I don't know. Let's go with 40 of these. 40 of the wooden enclosures. And then... So here we can do this. Suck at this game so much. You're so over... It's okay to be overwhelmed. I was overwhelmed by it too. Any Pokemon that you love now because of the game? I just love Pokemon in general. It's like the variants, like the regional the variants the game introduced that I think are very endearing. Pikachu especially. But I didn't necessarily like Tinkaton before, and I do like Tinkaton a lot more now. It's not that I didn't like Tinkaton before, but like it's better now than it was previously. Yeah. I would say that's kind of as close as we're going to get for that. But let's cover this up, shall we? Ever so slightly. Because it's a cafe, but we don't have indoor dining. That's not good. We need indoor dining. Let's do it that way. Oh, I'm dumb. I didn't get the... Wait, do I got some. I need 60 more. But yeah, Thidic is how I'm assuming that it's pronounced. Sorry if I am wrong. But being overwhelmed by the game is completely natural. Don't try to compare yourself to other people who are building. I think it's just 60 that I'll need to cover it. Probably less than that. Well, no, 60... we'll see. We'll see, because I got 25 on me. 25... Yeah, that's more than enough. That's more than enough. But yeah, don't try and, like, compare yourself to what others are building or what others are doing with it. Just take the game, you know, a bit at a time, and just enjoy the ride. It's really just a beautifully fun game. And go at your own pace. Do the projects that you want to do. Okay. Now we can do it like this. Haha. Remember, hold down CL when you're playing. It makes it so you don't fall off, and you can just tap in place when you're doing large things like this. Should make a swimming pool area and bring Gyarados and other water types. That's not a bad idea. Because Gyarados is currently all by themselves. But I think that's maybe a thing for another time. Yeah, I like this. I like this. I could maybe replace some of the flowers with more structures, but like that doesn't bother me as much for this one. Yeah, string lights would look real good on this. So what we're gonna do, because we're gonna need to, because we're gonna hit our limit. This is how I do it. Let's suck those up. Bury your lines. Then we can put our flooring back. I have a lot more of that flooring, apparently. But always bury your lines. And then we can... Oh, do we have to do it like that? Wait, we can... Okay, that's going to be a bit trickier. So we're going to have to go on the outside. So why don't we kind of go outside of both? Yeah, we're a little ways away from it over there, so we're going to have to... get some additional power going. Or additional, Yeah, because that's close enough. Yes, I hear you. Oh. Well. Alright, that's weird. Alright, we're really kind of going out of our way on this one. That's fine. Okay, you dropped your feather somewhere. What? Did I see it over there? No. There it is. On top of the building again. We'll come back and grab that grass. Put it back. But yeah, I think string lights do look good on there. That was a good idea. Yes, I can also put vines on those. Absolutely can. And I think is a good idea. That's something I was thinking a little bit about. You kidding? We have... Oh no, we got some bulbs out. Alright, hang on. Let's fix these up real quick. Oh, wait a second. No, it's there. It's there. Like, that doesn't make sense. Okay. I mean, I'm just gonna... Oh, not you. I think I lost one somewhere. But, you know, whatever. Too much power for this, but it's okay. Impressed how quickly I navigate all this. It is a lot of practice. A lot of practice. There we go. We got all the power to this now. And then, yeah, let's... Let's see if it'll pop out on there. It will not. That's fine. But I can put them in other places. Which should work out well. We just kind of like... Maybe like right here and up here. A lot of practice for the navigation, though, and that's the way I like to do it. Practice, practice, practice. Kind of maybe on the columns here, since that works out a little bit. We can also have it on those ones over there. Yeah, we need a lot more plants out there. We can get these going, though. Again, ZL whenever possible. Make sure you stay at the same level. Make sure that you don't fall off of roofs while you're making them. You put that away. I was not holding that down properly. Hold, please. Come on. Really? There we go. Just that effort to get greenery everywhere. I need to get a growth Pokemon over here. And we need a couple of resort lights for inside. Will work well. But yeah, if you ever have any questions, what I'm doing, how I'm doing it, let me know. If you have ideas for big builds that would work well for me, like the swimming pool from earlier, that would be a really cool thing to work with. Okay, let's grab our lights. We got the resort lights. A couple of them should be fine. I don't think we're going to overload our power yet. Little red white oven vines give Italian vibes. Yeah, absolutely. And so we're gonna need to do a couple additional bits and pieces around here, but right there, and then right there. Okay. We need more plant-based things. Lazy river around the island. That would be one hell of a build. Do I just have these in here? Yeah, I just have those in here. Just fine. I don't mind that. What other wall hangables do I have? I got some ivy I can put places. Let's pull that back and put away... Ooh, I only have 3 of the string lights left. We can put these away as well. We don't need to hold on to those anymore. And let's see what we've already got and see if there's anything that would spice things up. The garden ornament. We can go ahead and throw down a garden ornament, I think would be good. Sandbox. I don't think I've got a lot of other plant thing. Ooh. We can use a lunchbox out there somewhere. I thought I saw... Let me double check over here again. Throw some floaties in that lazy river. Sounds amazing. Hell yeah. Okay. No, I do not have... That's fine. That's fine. We don't need the wall clock right now, at least. Let's see what else we can make, though. Miscellaneous, right? Yeah, it should be miscellaneous. Okay, I've already made the malicious armor. I just need to get the armor fragment to make the auspicious armor. We already have a CD player next door, so I'm not worried about that. Monitors, none of that will be needed. Thinking about the fire pit. Maybe, maybe not. Solve the lights. Trying to think of other things that would go well. Of course, I've got the wheelbarrow recipe now. Didn't realize I had it now, but I have it now. Oh, we can do a berry light. Kind of a berry lamp out on one of the sills there. Lights, I don't think we need too much of. Let's grab ourselves a couple of these, because those will be useful. How big's the bell? I don't know how big the bell is. Just a moment here. Some wonderful sounds coming out of my body right there. Okay. Oh, a cart might be good out there. We'll make a resort couch as well. That nice kind of rattan wicker should go pretty good. I don't think we need any additional there. I might just have to, like, go wandering and find other items to decorate. Because I'd say that's probably my biggest issue with most of my places, is the decorations could be better. Sandbags is coffee beans. That's interesting. I kind of like that. Okay, so let's throw... Here, sort again. Throw those out there. We can throw... Let's see what the resort couch looks like next to everything here. There it is. Oh, that's cool. Throw a random little guy up there. Nah. I don't like that. Got more of those. So we've got the... Curious. Can I place it on top of that? I can place it on top of that. Little garden decoration right there. Like, it's like throwing stuff up on here just for various things. Yeah, we can throw like a couple of coffee or a couple of sandbags down. I think that's actually a pretty cool idea. Like throw them up here. Probably go well. Let's take a look at that because I should have some sandbags in there. Is it in here or is it in the other one? It's gonna be in the other one. Nope, wrong one. Come on. There you go. Yeah, decorations will need to be improved, but overall, I like the general idea for what we've got here. We just have a couple of those right there, and I think, yeah, you can think of that as like coffee beans would be a good idea. That's not bad. I like that. Thank you. I really wish I could put this in the center. You just kind of deal with what you got. Flowery tape. Hey, flowery table. It's in the area, so it should be... It's all in this area, yes. Like, I'm pretty sure I got everything out of it, but... I just want to double check. Alright, we're gonna expand that out a little bit. Why not use asphalt versus what you have for roads? I'm gonna do that in different areas. So the industrial area, I'm gonna do asphalt. Second row, third... Oh, there it is. Thank you. Thank you, Mitch. I'm blind. Yeah, I got both you guys for that. For whatever reason, I'm like, oh no, it has to have more than one. No, it doesn't. It doesn't have to at all. But thank you, Mitch. Very helpful. We'll wait for the flowers, I think, to grow naturally, so we don't have to worry about those. Get some ivy going across there. And also along there, so we don't have to have power going to it. Just get all that greenery in there. We can go grab a couple of bushes, I think. But yeah, so this... Stone roads for this, I think, are fine. Asphalt roads will be used over in my little industrial area where the bar is and the power plant and the office buildings. I think that'll just kind of keep them thematic by island, is what I'm thinking there. Two jars of honey. Huzzah! Alright, so let's see what else we got here. We can put the rest of the ivy away. Oh, there we go. There's the antique clock. It's in the wall hangables. That's what I was looking for. So I wanted to throw a clock up there that the employees could look at to see that they're still not done with work. You know, be real existential with this nightmare. Okay, so that's good. As I said, I was going to look at plants. So I should do that. Okay, bushes. Do I have any that aren't just seeds? I think they're all seeds. Yeah. We do a couple of stylish hedges for out front. And then why don't we just kind of do kind of that sort of deal? And we can... just work on a plan off to the side as well. So as I said, we'll do the stylish out front, because we don't have a lot of yellow outside of the C-dot lamp. And then we can... There we go. Just get some more greenery out on this side here. I think that'll work out well. I think without some additional items, which I need to look and see what I could maybe find to decorate up in the various areas here, getting the flowers actually to grow. I think that pretty much takes care of the cafe. Ooh, I could get some cups. Just get some coffee cups, throw them out here and there. That'd probably be okay. Coffee cups. I saw some. And I did! Grab 8 of them. We can probably put them in lots of places. Ooh, I did have a little bit of an idea. Let's grab that again. There we go. We want to make sure that it's facing a specific side of the table. A couple of kips here. We'll do 3 on this one, because we can. There we go. Got a good number of cups out. And yeah, we can, as I said, we can get some other stuff figured out as we go. But yeah, I wanted to use the stylish red brick here for something, and I think the cafe works well for that. And we have it with a nice covered patio, so when it rains, we don't have to worry about, you know, getting all wet while we're out there drinking our coffee or eating our lunch. Oh, thank you, Talia. Appreciate it. Of course, we got our fountain up front here. Oh, hang on. There's a... Looks like Porto or Italy. Well, that's cool. Italy is one of the places I haven't been that I really want to go. We've done a bit of travel. We haven't done as much as I would like. Portugal. Yes. Portugal would be a great place to go to. Haven't been there. Places I've been, in or obviously United States. I've been to most of the states, but I'm missing like Alaska, North Dakota, some up in the northeast. And then Alabama. Yeah. Trying to get your boyfriend to go for a 1-week Airbnb. Like 1K until... That's not bad at all. I don't want to talk about how much we spent when we went to Japan. That was way too much money. But yeah, we've been to... My wife and I have been to Germany, the Czech Republic. We did our honeymoon down in Cabo, down in Mexico. We've been to Australia and Japan. It's the... Here's the thing. We did it for my wife's 40th birthday. We took a trip with... it was me, her, and her best friend and her best friend's husband. So we did a couple's trip there. And they said, well, we don't know where we're going to go back. So we're going to choose these super nice hotels. Which, don't get me wrong, amazing. Like, if you just want to look up one of the hotels we stayed in, it was the Prince Park Tokyo Tower. Oh my goodness, it was so fancy. Best view I've ever had in a hotel. Did this in Breckenridge, Colorado? Hell yeah. What the hell was I looking for? Started talking, now my brain went empty. Anything else I can... Ooh, I could have done table settings. Or a tea set. Let's make a tea set, put it in there. Oh, something else we can do. You've seen the Prince Park building before? It's famous. I mean, it could be. I hadn't heard of it before we did anything with it. It's a table. I want to grab... I thought I had one. There's the Prince Park, and then there's the Prince Park Tokyo Tower, and we did the Tokyo Tower one. It's a very tall one. The Prince Park itself is, like, what, a 3-story, very classical. We did a karaoke night in there, which is really cool. So I don't know which one is which. Or if they're both equally as famous. Who knows? So didn't find it there, so we're just gonna make one. We're gonna make a push cart, put a plate on there, and we're gonna have a tea set out on one of the tables. But that was such a cool trip, and I would love to go again. Thomas, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the forest. We're glad to have you here. Thank you so much. Plate on you. Then we can throw a tea set over. Yeah. There it is. Cool, so we're going to try that again, see if we can get that in a position where it's not going to be hanging off the edge. Better. Helpfully just starting and feel overwhelmed. It's easy to feel overwhelmed. Like, don't take it hard or anything. Just take things as you go, and it'll end up okay. The game will be great. Trying to start with the Pokemon Center, that is a great place to start. That's a great place to start. I will say my favorite place that we were at in Japan was Hakone. Hakone is such a beautiful, it's like multiple towns in an area. But Hakone proper has just this gorgeous open air museum, art museum, that I highly suggest. Plus, it's known for its hot springs. We had a private onsen in our room, which was amazing. Also part of why it costs so goddamn much. You want to go there? You're dying to go skiing in Japan. That would be a lot of fun. We went in June, so, you know, that kind of thing wasn't a possibility for us. Also, there were some mobility concerns with our friend. So we wanted to make sure that we planned things that would be, you know, mostly walking, nothing too physically. Like, there's that famous art thing in Odaiba. I can't remember what it was called exactly. Brain's not remembering. It's fine. But yes, if you ever go to Japan, let me know how you like it. It's one of our favorite places that we've been. We wanna extend that out and go to additional places. Let's kind of take a look around, see what else we got here. Oh, my goodness. So, while the trip itself was not cheap, everything else in Japan was cheap. Everything else was, like, so much cheaper. It was really wonderful. Yeah, we just charge too much for everything at this point, because we kind of have to. Because, you know, capitalism. Who lives in that village? Glad you asked. Welcome to EV Acres, where we have Eevee and all of the Eeveelutions living in their own little gated community. Just gonna, you know, gotta work on that a little bit more, but it's fine. Okay, do we have... Okay, looks like everything's down. We'll let those grow a little bit more. In Breckenridge, you have to pay extra for oxygen? Ugh. Gross. Yeah, hey. Oh, didn't mean to turn that off. Welcome back. Where do you go to? It doesn't matter. How's your comfort level? It's awesome. Perfect. Are most of the Pokemon or done still attached to their habitats? Oh, I've got them each in their own homes. So here this is... I just left their habitats outside. But we got, in order, Leafeon, Umbreon, Espeon, Sylveon, Eevee, Glaceon, Flareon, Jolteon, and Vaporeon. There's no need to have them in their own environments, though. Not worried about it. Lots of honey. So we need to start brainstorming. I'm, of course, going to work on just general decorations for those buildings as we go. Clearly tired. Apologize. No, it's fine. I think I got your question answered. But it's time to start thinking of what our next one is, and I think it's going to be a build for over here. I think what I'm going to try and do should make a sort of nature center in Hawaii, like in Hawaii. Oh, because of the volcano? That's not a bad idea. Just kind of build a nice little nature center. So things that are planned but are not in the immediate future. I do want to have a hot spring over here. I already have the water source for it. And just need to kind of expand and make it what it needs to be. So that's going to be one build we're going to do. Doing a nature center, honestly, like, maybe taking up this whole area over here for a little nature center wouldn't be too bad. I think I'm going to go with the suggestion I got on my TikTok video. It was either yesterday or today. I think it was today. I think we're going to go over here, and we're gonna build a skyscraper-ish thing. And it's going to... I want it to be the quote-unquote bad guys from, because they weren't bad, but from ZA. I think I want to build something akin to their building. And I think that would be kind of really cool. So I might start with some ZA at some point, and just kind of get an idea of the outside and the inside of the building, and go from there. See if we can figure out how tall it is, just like black out the windows except for the top floor. Because we'll do the lobby and the top floor with an elevator, and I think that should be good. But that was an idea, and I really liked that building, and I think it's super unique. Let's see if our, we got any of our party boys up here? Nope, but our bouncer's home. And apparently our bouncer is all who's home. Good old Electivire here. I figure he's big. We also, I put in the bouncer. I don't know if I did this on stream or not. We put it in the bouncer booth, or table there. But yeah, we're gonna... For the question on why I don't use asphalt, asphalt is gonna be on this island. Because we got the power plant, we're gonna have lots of roads going to nowhere. But I think if I do... Like maybe... I'm trying to think of where a good place is to put that tower. It's kind of hard to say. We'll figure something out. But my plan for Tuesday and Wednesday is fixing up some of these things. So like getting that less squared off up there for the floating island. Replacing the sand with a better thing, dropping down the underside so it, you know, looks better. And then I think if we get done with that early, we'll get started with that on Tuesday or Wednesday. Otherwise, we'll get to that on Friday, and then let's see here. Let me start up a quick spreadsheet so we can get our build ideas in there. If I get a bunch of build ideas, what I'll do is I will just I'll put them on a wheel, and we'll just spin the wheel and see what we get. So there we go. Let's get that spreadsheet up here. Yep, blind me, please. Thank you. So our villain building, the swimming pool. I got my own hot spring idea in there, and then the nature center. Those are some good ones to go. Those will be some good ones to throw in there. All right. But I do have work in the morning. Need to make sure I wake up for it in time. So we are going to end a little earlier than we have in the past. I definitely want to thank everyone for joining me. I want to thank both Bree and Mama Tara on the Twitch side for the raids. Those are super, super appreciated. The follows over on Twitch, and all of the follows, the likes, and everything over here on TikTok. Oh, stay on page, I guess. I don't want me to do that. We will be back on Tuesday playing more Pokopia, and instead we'll be working mostly on getting the island squared off, and like maybe getting some roads down on the industrial island. And then we will start working on the building just as we go. We are live right now, Sunday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday this week. I have an announcement coming on the 1st, but you can catch me at 9 p.m. Central Time each of those days, where I'm just, again, planning on doing Pokopia here on out until until the announcement. When I get the announcement, we'll do big things for it, and then we'll talk about what's going on. But again, thank you guys so much for joining me. I love you. I hope you all have yourselves a wonderful night. Goodbye for now.